Hello there, welcome back once again to Zime. Zime gives you an exclusive and comprehensive information on women's health, parenting, relationship, and family care. So guys, please, if you have not subscribed, kindly do that. And do not also forget to turn on your notification bell so as to get notified whenever we upload. Thank you. So today, guys, we shall be discussing the causes of painful sex. You know, sexual activity has to be enjoyable. It's something that is satisfying, but most of the times you find out, or some of the times you find out, that we feel hot during this activity, and it's not supposed to be so. So number one causes of this problem is active vaginal infection. Infections like UTIs, chlamydia, gonorrhea, yeast infections. These infections causes pain during penetration. What they do is that they get the vulva inflamed, and when it's time to penetrate, you begin to feel pain instead of pleasure. It now becomes the opposite. And some other infections, what they do is that they cause injury to the cervix and the uterus. And at the end, their result is deeper pain during thrusting. So the best way to be sure if the cause of your pain is infection is visiting your doctor and getting tested at the appropriate place. I said the appropriate place so that you don't get tested when you're not supposed to get tested, and then they begin to mistreat you. So that's number one. Number two is injury or irritation at the vulva or opening of the vagina. We know the vulva and the opening of the vagina is so sensitive that it's not uncommon for injuries to happen there. So these injuries come as a result of incision made to widen the birth canal during childbirth. What is it called? Surgery, accidents, itchiness due to crutch in the cuts you give yourself at that time. So what you are allowed to do, or what you are advised to do here, is allow every injury to heal on its own. Let them heal properly before engaging in your sexual activity again. Because once the pain is there, once the injury is there, you continue to feel pain. So you need to allow every injury heal properly before you go back to your sexual life again or your sexual activity again. The third one is vaginismus. Vaginismus is the involuntary contraction of the pelvic floor and the vagina, or pelvic muscle and the vagina. What this thing do is that it pumps and it clinches up the pelvic floor, and when it does that, nothing can be able to penetrate there. Like nothing at all can be able to penetrate in there. And most of the times they say that the causes of this thing is physical and psychological. It's either physical or psychological factor, or the combination of both at the time. And when it's time for treatment, it is treated in the both ways. You cannot treat the physical factor and leave the psychological factor. You combine the two and you treat them together, because you don't know actually the one which has caused the problem. So another one is lack of interest. Lack of interest. When you don't find your partner attractive, when you don't like who you are with, when you don't want to do it, when your mind is somewhere else, automatically you feel pain. Because your mind is not in that thing you're doing. You didn't set the mood right for yourself. So there is no way you're going to be happy doing it. There's no way you're not going to feel pain. You must actually feel pain. And that reminds me that most of this thing, they are not treatable. It is something you can handle on your own. Like this issue of lack of interest now, it is something you can handle on your own. You need to set your mood right. You need to be at the mood. You need to know the things to do so you don't feel pain. You feel pleasure, because they are for pleasure. These things are for, sex is for pleasure. So it's not something that should be giving you pain. Though once in a woman's lifetime, there is a point in a woman's lifetime that she must feel pain, or she will feel pain. but it's not always. When it becomes a regular something, you need to visit your doctor. So, psychological problem, low self-esteem. These are the things that causes pain that we need to handle on our own. And please, every infection has to be treated. Let me still go back there. Every infection has to be treated. Once you notice the presence of infection in you, please get it treated. Any signs or symptoms of infection you notice, please get it treated. Because if you didn't cause this one today, it is going to cause another one tomorrow. So thank you guys for staying with us today. Please do not forget to subscribe, and also do not forget to turn on your notification bell so as to get notified whenever we upload. Thank you.